Okay, here we are on Out of Class Work 7. This is Thursday. Write 1/5 as a percent. This is one that you probably have memorized just to know that this is 20%. But let's go ahead and just do the math out. Again, whenever I see fraction, I know this means division. So if I'm not sure what to do, I know the only thing that I can do with this is divide it. So I'm going to put 5 and divide that into 1. 5 can't go into 1. So I'm going to add a decimal, and then I'm going to add a 0. But 5 can go into 10 twice. So the answer is 0.2 if I was looking for a decimal, but it does not ask for a decimal, it asks for a percent. Decimals and percents are really easy to work with. All I do is move my decimal 2 places to the right. I'm going to have to add a 0, so the answer is 20%. And you may have just known that looking at it, which would actually be pretty good because fifths are one of the things that you need to be proficient in knowing how to calculate out. Are 5/21 and 6/25.2 equivalent ratios? Show your work. This is where we're actually, anytime we are dealing with two fractions and we're trying to find equivalency, we make them equal to each other. All I have to do in order to solve this is cross multiply each way. If the number is equal to each other, so each number is the same on the top, that means these are equivalent ratios or equivalent fractions. If they're different numbers, then they're not. So we're going to start with 6 times 21. It's going to be 126. Okay, then we're going to come over here and do 5 times 25.2. 2, and that gives me 1260. Move it one place, 126. Yes, these are equivalent fractions because they both equal 126. Let's move on to problem number 3. This is another one of these complex fractions where you have a fraction and a fraction. William fills 1/3 of a water bottle in, so I'm looking how much he fills in per minute. So he fills 1/3 of a water bottle in 5/9 of a minute. I'm going to take it from from vertical, to horizontal. So it's 1/3 divided by 5/9. I'm going to keep, change, flip, keep the first fraction, change the sign, flip the second fraction. Oh, see how easy it is just to make a mistake. And at the end of the day, it's very easy. The 1 and 5 don't have any common factors other than 1. So I'm going to now cross cancel the 3 and the 9. They have a common factor of 3. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 9, 3. That leaves me about value of 3/5. Oh, right there on the edge of the paper. 3/5 a bottle per minute. All right, last problem. You type 150 words in 4 minutes, and Callie types 130 words in 3 minutes. Who types the fastest? This is again back to unit rates. 150 in 4 minutes. That's me. And then Callie is going to be 130/3. Just need to divide these out. Remember, 150 goes inside the house. 4 into 150. 4 goes into 15 3 times. Leaves me with a 30. 4 goes into here 7. Leaves me with a 2. I'm going to go ahead and add a decimal and drop it down. 37.5 for me. Words per minute. Words per minute. Let's look at Callie. 130 is divided by 3. 4. Now look, I can already say before I even go any further that Callie is going to be the fastest. And that's all that the question asked me. I'm just going to say that when I look at this, it is going to be a repeating number. Okay, so Callie is faster. And I know it's a repeating number because anytime I have a 3 here in the bottom, I know it's either going to be a repeating 3 or a repeating 6. That's it. Thanks.